Battlefield is coming back, and it's going to make or break the franchise. EA has finally confirmed a late 2025 release window for Battlefield 6, with an official reveal expected this summer. After the disastrous launch of Battlefield 2042, DICE seems to be taking player feedback seriously with their Battlefield Labs testing program, focusing on gunplay, movement, and the destruction that made the series famous. But will it be enough to win back the community's trust? This isn't just another entry in the series. It's potentially the last chance to recapture the magic that made Battlefield a household name in the FPS genre. Let's break down everything we know so far. During EA's recent earnings call, CEO Andrew Wilson made some revealing comments about Battlefield's future. The company is targeting a release sometime before March 31st, 2026. Corporate speak for "we're aiming for late 2025, but we're leaving the door open for delays." This timeline aligns with previous statements from Wilson and suggests we're looking at a holiday 2025 release if all goes according to plan. More importantly, Wilson confirmed we'll be seeing the official Battlefield reveal this summer. No more relying on leaks and speculation, we're finally getting our first official look at what DICE has been working on. Some insiders suggest the reveal could happen as early as this month, while others point to next month. Either way, the wait is almost over. DICE has been surprisingly transparent about their development process through the Battlefield Labs program. They've stated they've successfully validated the initial focus areas such as gunplay, movement speed, and destruction. But what exactly does validated mean in this context? Are they satisfied with these core mechanics? Or is this just the first step in a longer process? One of the most significant revelations is DICE's focus on creating smooth, low latency, and high-performance gunplay. This directly addresses one of Battlefield 2042's biggest failures. Everything in that game felt delayed and unresponsive. The attention to latency issues shows DICE understands one of the fundamental problems that plagued their last release. Movement mechanics are also receiving a major overhaul. DICE mentioned finding the right balance and movement speed for functionality such as crouch sprint, combat rolling, and vaulting as part of our combat pacing initiatives. These sound like welcome additions that could make the gameplay feel more dynamic and responsive. Destruction, a Battlefield staple since Bad Company, is being reimagined to create fun and lasting tactical gameplay across rounds and experiences. This suggests destruction won't just be visual spectacle, but will have meaningful gameplay implications that persist throughout matches. DICE has also announced they're expanding their playtesting program throughout May and the coming months. Players across Europe, North America, and select regions of Asia will be invited to participate in Battlefield Labs. These tests will include new content and continued balancing of weapon archetypes, damage values, and movement mechanics. The language DICE is using sounds promising. They're talking about solid foundations and addressing the specific issues that made Battlefield 2042 such a disappointment. But we've heard hopeful talk before, only to be let down at launch. The community's skepticism is well-earned, and DICE will need to deliver more than just words to win back trust. Recently, DICE released new concept art for Battlefield 6, giving us our first official glimpse of what's coming. One image shows what appears to be a map called Capstone, featuring snow-capped mountains, forests, and rocky hillsides. Many fans have noted similarities to the Elborz Mountains map from Battlefield 3, a promising sign for those hoping for a return to that game's style and aesthetics. The concept art shows attack helicopters flying over mountainous terrain, with an encampment fortified by sandbags and barbed wire. Another image emphasizes the scale of the map, with a massive battlefield, smoke trails, and soldiers in the foreground. While concept art doesn't necessarily represent final gameplay, it suggests DICE may be addressing another major criticism of Battlefield 2042, poor map design. Battlefield 2042's maps were notoriously barren, with huge open spaces that offered little cover or tactical options. These new images suggest a return to more varied terrain with strategic points of interest, something the franchise badly needs. The timing of Battlefield 6 couldn't be more critical. After the launch of Battlefield 2042, which was widely considered one of the worst entries in the series, EA and DICE have a mountain to climb to regain player trust. The next game isn't just another installment. It's potentially the last chance to prove the franchise can still deliver the large-scale warfare experience that made it famous. DICE seems to understand the pressure they're under. They've repeatedly mentioned returning to the series' roots and addressing the core issues that plagued their last release. Their focus on gunplay, movement, and destruction, the three pillars of the Battlefield experience, shows they're at least targeting the right areas for improvement. But the gaming landscape has changed dramatically since Battlefield's heyday. Call of Duty continues to dominate the military FPS space with both premium releases and Warzone. Meanwhile, extraction shooters like Escape from Tarkov and Battle Royales have captured much of the audience that once made Battlefield their primary shooter. For Battlefield 6 to succeed, it needs to carve out its own identity while remembering what made the series special in the first place. The large-scale battles, the vehicle gameplay, the destruction, these elements need to be executed perfectly to stand out in today's crowded FPS market. The coming months will be crucial for Battlefield's future. With the summer reveal approaching, we'll soon have a much clearer picture of what DICE has been working on. Will it be enough to reignite passion for the franchise, or will it be another disappointment? The fate of one of gaming's most iconic FPS series hangs in the balance. What do you think about Battlefield's future? Are you optimistic about the changes DICE is making, or will you be waiting for reviews before jumping back in? The community's response to the upcoming reveal will tell us a lot about whether Battlefield still has a chance to reclaim its former glory. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to stay updated on Battlefield 6 news, make sure you're subscribed for more coverage as we get closer to the official reveal this summer.